All right. So for the first time in forever, I think I'm actually early on the chat. I usually be running behind and trying to get, stuff together, man. But I'm actually think that I'm a little earlier than normal for this one. So that's actually a good thing. I don't think that's bad. I think that's actually really, really good. That's really, really cool. That I can actually get in on time. That you know, asking the most. Excuse me while I try to get this mic adjusted, man. That's kind of weird that it was fine a second ago through the whole video, man, and then now it's acting a little like it don't want to latch on to my collar here. Well, I mean it's flopping, but it'll do what it do. It'll do what it do. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's take it down one. Let's do that. I'll put it in the middle of my chest here, and I think you'll still be able to hear me just fine on here. Man, the room has gotten blue here. I might turn my light back up a little bit here. Um, I had the room just kind of. Let me see. Get a little bit of light in here, just a little. All right, I see the chat is buzzing. I'm just about to, well, not really buzzing. I see people are in the chat, so I'm about to jump in here and see what's going on, man. What's going on, everybody? With everybody? Kicks, what's going on with you, man? What is happening? I'm just jumping in for a quick live, guys, because I got my stuff in today. Let's see. Mo, what's going on, Mo? He said, did I beat Joel? I think you did, bro. I think you did beat Joel today. I think you did. All right. Beauty of Sense said, hey, what it do, Gator? You ever seen Gucci Guilty Elixir at Ross, man? I heard some people is finding that shit at Ross. It might be. You know when the last time I've been to Ross is? It's been forever since I was in Ross, man. I need to start going into some of those places a little bit more often, man. Because in all honesty, you can find some pretty good deals in there, man. Racky Club, what's going on? Say, what's good, Gator? What's going on with you, man? What is happening? What is happening? Mo said, hell yeah, get some, Joe. What? Racket Club says, sin of the day, liquid broom. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Kick says, sin of the day, CK Escape, sin of the night, Victor and Raw. Night Vision, EDT. Man, the Night Vision is amazing, man. You know, my favorite is the Night Vision EDP. I am a huge fan of the Night Vision EDP, bro. Huge fan of it. It's one of my favorites. It's got there, bro. I mean, it's got Apple in it. If it's got Apple in it, you know I'm gonna be all for it. I'm definitely gonna be all for it, man. Let's see. Mo said, scent of the evening, the scent parfum. Oh hell yeah. 100 milliliters for $50 at Ross. Was shocked. Damn. So yeah, I need to start jumping in Ross more often, man. I'm seeing everybody talking about the deals that they're getting in Ross. Hell yeah. I need to get up in there, man. Definitely. Racket Club said, man, my Ross don't be having shit besides 2004 greatest hits and Tommy Summer 2025. Yeah, man. But you don't pick up that Tommy Summer vibes though. Pick it up. It's actually pretty good. I've smelled it. I need to go ahead and pick it up too, man. Oh, but y'all be coming in. Make sure y'all like the video, man. Hit the thumbs up, man, so we can get this thing pushed out. I had to jump on here, man, because I was doing a video. I had to record my video, man. Did a quick kind of impromptu review for Notes Jazz, man, from Fragrance World. To this day, after kind of thinking about it, this is one of the more beautiful bottles as far as the intricacy of the design of this bottle, man. The raised portions of this bottle, the work they put into this is amazing. I really, really dig that. But while I was sitting there bumping around a little bit today, got something, got some scent mail that came in today. Um, what it do, Mo? Racket Club said, what does that summertime smell like? If I'm recalling correctly, I thought it was just like a nice little fresh citrus. But it's nothing like special, like out of the ordinary special. But it's something that is for the price point. It actually is pretty decent as far as like the quality goes on it. Let's see, Taste and Sense with D Boogie. What's going on? Gator, what's good, my dude? Send it today, Bandera Cowboy. That sounds like some stuff you gonna wrangle. Mo spell is at Racket Club, bro, Cheapy Hidden Gem, Ajmal Evoke Midnight. I actually pulled that up last night too, Mo. I may actually bring that in. We go well with that boss set you were asking about last time. Yeah, man. I actually went in and pulled that up. It's in my cart right now. I may actually bring that in on my next haul. All right, Joel, what's going on? Senator today, Narcotica Limonata. Ha ha. I still have yet to pull the trigger on a bottle of Narcotica Limonata. Um, keep saying I'm going to bring the sample in, but then that's one of those that I was like, I could blind buy this and probably be good. Don't know. We're going to see, though. I think I am going to bring in a sample of it, though. Mo teasing Joel about getting here before he did. He said, Mo, hey, my man, thank you. I'm about to look that up on Fragrantica. Hey, the notes look fire on that Evoke Midnight. Definitely. What time is it? What's going on? What time is it? Gator Center today? Prada Luna Rosa. Oh, hell yeah. Ricky Garrett, what's going on, my man? Center today, Molinard Fig. It finally decided to show up to the party. Center of the night, Vetiver Sensual on the left arm and Ginjambre on the right. That is not bad. That is not bad, man. That's actually a pretty good little mix right there. But yeah, speaking of mixes, so have yet to actually smell this. This is the new Dumont. So, they had the Soprano Ice, and I went ahead and got that. Soprano Fury is another one. That's the green bottle, and I think I'm actually going to bring that in. My guy Walt, man, Fat Boy Finesse, he actually did a review on it the other day because I was kind of going back and forth. I had it in my cart, but I wasn't sure. And the way he described it, I was like, that might be something I might bring in for the fall. But the one that I leapfrogged it for was this one, because I had that one in the cart originally, but I wanted to see what this was about because of the note breakdown. They had cinnamon and had all these kind of things. I was like, cinnamon, apple, all that. What is going on with this? So I have not actually. So I gave it to my wife and let my wife spray it on a strip, because she wanted to smell it. I'm about to see what it's about right now. And what I just smelled is interesting just off the cap. So I'm interested in seeing what this is. Because I got a feeling just off the cap what this might be. Right? So while I'm letting it go here, Mo says, Nob is fairly sure you enjoy it. Funny, the bottle color matches your shirt. Might be a sign. Heck yeah. I'm in the blue today. In the blue. Racket Club said, Jamal had a banger about 6 years ago that smelled like Pegasus. I can't remember the name of it, though. I know which one you're talking about. This is filling the air right now. This is so familiar to me. I don't even know what it is. I'm about to put my nose to it, though. What time is it? Says Saints preseason this weekend. Hope they do well this year. So here's the thing, man. I think that they're, regardless of whether or not they do well this year, I think they're doing well. They're making progress. Cullen Moore's down there changing the culture a little bit right now, man. It seems like the players have a different vibe going on right now. Now, of course, this is preseason. We'll see what it's like. They were such down in the dumps the last couple of years. It's not hard to not have to have a better attitude. We're going to see what it does, though, man. They're going to be, it's a year of transition. So I'm not expecting them to go to the Super Bowl this year, but I am expecting them to actually put some good building blocks in place. So, hmm, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is like, now this is just a first impression. I don't know what this is inspired by. I feel like when I first did the review on this, when I first did the first impressions on this, on the Soprano Ice, I feel like this is YSL, but they did it in like a more aquatic way. They blended it with something else to kind of, when Fat Boy, a guy Walt, man, when he was talking about Fury, he was like, it's almost like they made an amalgamation of different scents. This seems like that too. My first impression when I first smelled this, the first fragrance that jumped in my mind was the robot. And if you don't know what the robot is, we're talking about Paco Rabanne Phantom. And I'm pretty sure that that's not what they were going after per se, but I'm picking up Phantom from this. And it's interesting because it's not just Phantom. I'm picking up a little bit of Sauvage going on in here too. Like, it's almost like they took some of the elements of Phantom and some of the elements of Sauvage and kind of blended them. You're getting a little bit of the apple and those kind of aspects from that. It's almost like the robot, but instead of using a lot of the lemon, like they dialed it back and used a different fruit. That's kind of what it comes across like. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This is actually pretty damn nice though. Hold up, I got what you call it on skin right now. I'm about to take that off the skin right quick. Joel said, just paid double for my 2 clones I bought from the USA. Didn't go through before the 1st of August. Hope they smell good. Which ones did you get? Mo said, I only have Nitro right from Dumont right. Need to dive more into them. I like a lot of the Dumont stuff, man. I'm a big fan of that Bravanzo Baron. I mean, Baron's good. I'm a big fan of the Bravanzo Imperial. The original Dumont Nitro Red, I was kind of like, okay. The blue, I kind of liked a little bit. But the Dumont, the Elysium, the Celerio line, all the Celerios are pretty damn good, man. I like all of the Celerios from Dumont. This line so far is really nice as well. This one is interesting to me. Like I said, I can't shake the robot. I think they're going after Paco Rabanne. And that would make sense because one of the things that Walt mentioned was that he thought it was going after, that Fury was going after like the 1 million DNA. I can see this going after the Phantom DNA. It's going after that, but it's blended with something else. And like I said, I'm picking up maybe a little bit of Sauvage going on here. The way that this is aromatic, the aromatic nature of this thing is really kind of pushing in the air like a Sauvage. I like this. Sub Joe Major got here. Your clones are bangers. I hope your clones are bangers, man. Hey, I do too, Racket Club. I hope his clones are doing this thing. Henry, what's going on, man? Still in the night, Hawas Ice. Hey, Hawas Ice. Major Davis said I was him and humming about rather or not I should purchase the green or the red. So I ended up pulling the trigger and ordering the green one. It should be in next week. Can't wait to see what it's like. Yeah, I am going to bring in the green one. My thought process was that I'm going to bring in the green one. It's going to be a fall scent. Now, I got a bunch of fall scents that came in. One of them was Nose Jazz, but I also have the Zenith tobacco, which, by the way, D Boogie, if you still in here, man, I remember you were saying you weren't sure if you want to pull the trigger on it after I gave that description of it that night. This thing is smoothed out. Like that Zenith tobacco, now you still get what I consider, it smells like a chocolate swisher. It really does. Now, me personally, I was into chocolate swishes. I think that it's actually a really pleasant smell though, the way that it comes across. It smells like tobacco in the later dry now, but it's still missing the plum. And the plum is what makes tobacco magic. A matter of fact, I went ahead and got another 10 mil of tobacco right here so that I could do, compare and contrast. And um, man, love this is the five. I got another 10, another five over there. Love the tobacco DNA, man. See, there we go. Tobacco. Um, love this, love it. But it definitely does not have the fruity nature that tobacco does have. And I feel like that's the magic of tobacco. That being said, it's really pleasant. It's got a really nice chocolatey kind of vibe to it, man. It's interesting. It's really, really interesting. I don't know if I would compare it to tobacco per se. I think in the later dry down, I can see how they could be compared because the tobacco is kind of similar, the way that it presents, but not from the get go, man. Not out the gate. It's a completely different monster. Let me see what we got here. Going through the chat. Let's see. Mo said the way you describe Soprano Ice, it sounds like a twist on YSL Y elixir. I don't even know if it's the elixir as much, although um I can see that. I can see that. I get more of the EDP from it though, when I smell it. There's a little bit of the aspect of the Y parfum in there, but I get more of the EDP, and it could just be because they made that apple really present in there, and it comes across as really like lighter, uplifting, kind of, and fresh. Um, you say add more facts. Let's see. Joel says La Falcon, Lucila, Orthograph, and La Falcon, Marcella. Oh, those are the ones you were talking about before. Okay. Hey, I hope they're good too. And you gotta let me know about that Solar Blue one. Racket Club said, did anyone pre-order that Dumont Nitro Elixir? I'm waiting on that bad boy to come soon. Yeah, so here's the crazy part about that one. I did a pre-order on that one about a week or two ago, and they canceled the pre-order. And I was like, what is going on? Why did they cancel the pre-orders? But apparently they did it for a whole bunch of people. I don't know why that was, but they just randomly canceled a bunch of pre-orders. And then, you had to email them and they reinstated it. But it was interesting, man. But I'm waiting on it too. Because the note breakdown in there it sold me. It had apple, mint, geranium. I'm sold. And that's all. Simple, man. Give me some apple. Give me some mint. Give me some geranium. We good to go. And that's exactly what it had in it. As a matter of fact, I think Ross got his in and he was talking about that on the video. And I was like, bro, I had already pre-ordered it because just based on the note breakdown, it's right on my alley. Let's see. Smells good. What's going on? What's good? Said of the day, Rare Reef. Rare Reef. Everybody's still jumping on Rare Reef, man. I like Rare Reef a lot. I'm probably going to get some good wares in on it coming up here. We're going to be taking a little bit of a vacation here. Going to get into some hot weather areas. So get a chance to kind of throw it on and really experience it in some super, super hot weather in the sun. Let's see. Most said tried both Nitro Reds and they didn't really pique me. Barely got watermelon. I tried Solario, the Angel Share dupe, and it was good, but I already enjoyed Kismet Angel. I am a big fan, and it's in all my videos. The Dumont Solario, the Elysium, Dumont Solario Elysium. That's the Montebaco inspiration. Very close to Montebaco. I love that it's powerful too, man. You spray that on skin and it's sneaky because you don't even like think that it's super strong. Man, if you sit in a room for more than 5 minutes, that stuff just permeates the air. And everybody in there is like, what is happening? So you just have to be careful how you spray that one, man. But yeah, they've got some good stuff with Dumont, man. Let me see. Gonna try to get through the chats a little bit here. Y'all about to see my old scruffy face. Uh, let's see. Racket Club said, Mo, I had that red and hated it. I had synthetic opening that gave me a headache, 2B smoke for my liking. Yeah, I was the same way with the red, with the Nitro Red. And I wanted to like Nitro Red because I felt like it was time to have a good watermelon fragrance in my collection, and that just wasn't it. And I sit there, I think about that one and compare it to something like Room 1015 Wave Child, and different vibe completely. I actually did get a chance to smell the watermelon shine one. That's actually really good too, and I'm probably going to end up bringing that in. Um, Coastal Carolina Perfumes has that Outer Banks, and I know Randy talks about it a lot. I'm a fan of that fragrance, man. I think I need to re-up because I think I still have the decants in here of those. Yeah, I need to re-up on it because it's starting to dwindle. Yeah, it's starting to dwindle. It's almost out of that decant. But yeah, that was really good too. The Coastal Carolina fragrances are actually pretty damn nice. The one that everybody likes is the one I don't like, which is the Southern Peach Tea. I'm a fan of the Dixie Iris. Dixie Iris smells a lot like Narciso Rodriguez Blue Noir Parfum. The way that they use the iris and they put this citrus on top of it, very, very similar in the way that they present. I love Surf City. Surf City is kind of like an Ambroxan bomb kind of vibe. I think it's more for the office than it is for like a quote unquote surfing day. It's really nice. Let's see. D-Boogie said, yeah, I'm still here. I got it in my car, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Let's see. He said, Swisher, get a real cigar, Gator. Look, hey, I was young. Hey, it wasn't no, hey. We're not using the real cigars for what I was using those cigars for. Let's just say that we wasn't concerned with the tobacco in those cigars, but we could smell the tobacco from those cigars. If you know, you know. You cut that thing open and dump it out, and hey, just say. Let's see. Racket Club said, Gator, you're gonna roast me for this, but I tried Fragrance World, Azure Oud, and Burlington and actually like it. Nothing wrong with liking it. Nothing wrong with liking it. I don't not like it. Like, I don't hate Azure Oud. Azure Oud, to me, is just doesn't have the same magic that Oud Marcuja has. But at the same time, it's kind of like knockoff Ben Oud Maracuja. And I hate saying it like that. But that being said, it's not the worst scent. It's really not. Like, that's one of those fragrances you can spray on and that's just gonna last all day. Like, it's gonna be on you all day. And as the day kind of progresses, man, the syntheticness kind of goes away, and you get kind of left with just like a fresh wood, So ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all, man. Let me see. Most said Racket agreed, very synthetic, surprised so many like it. Yeah, it's not bad. Like, I don't see it as being bad per se, Let's see, Racket agreed. I'm trying to read through. Someone tried to steal the bottle but left out. Damn. Major Davis said, man, I really enjoy wearing Soprano Ice. Soprano Ice is good, man. Soprano Ice is really, really good. I'm about to put this on skin. I get the robot from this. Like, I'm really getting the robot from this. Had to see if I had some room on the hand. Their atomizers are really nice too. I put a lot on the hand just to see what it's doing. And I'm getting the robot. There's something else familiar though. Like it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. But it's something else familiar here with this fragrance. Hmm. Man, I feel like there's some Y elements in this too. Like, and it could just be the apple. Hmm. It's almost like they took Y. You mentioned Y elixir earlier. It's almost like they took Y elixir and kind of spliced it with Raban Phantom because it comes across a little bit lighter, a little bit fresher than what Y elixir does. But you still have some presence of that original DNA in there. This is actually interesting to me. I like this. I like this a lot. Huh. This might be my scent of the day tomorrow. Because I was trying to figure out, I was most likely going to wear um, Sequoia tomorrow because we have a little bit of cool weather that's still going to be here tomorrow in the morning. I really want to get some good wear in on this. Man, it's good. It smells good. It really does. But I'm very intrigued by this one. I'm very intrigued on how this wears. This seems is so familiar. It's one of those DNAs that when you smell it, it's like you wore this. Whatever this DNA is, I wore this before. Like I've worn it quite a few times, which is why I throw back to the robot. I just call him the robot. I refuse to just call it Phantom. But I throw back to the robot because that's what I get with some Y influence in it. A little bit of Sauvage influence, but the more that I sprayed, like I just put it on skin, I'm getting more of a Y influence off skin than I did on the strip. It kind of gave me a little bit more Sauvage. This gives me some Y. Hmm. Oh, there's a little bit of Sauvage in here too. This is my scent of the day tomorrow. I gotta spend some time with this, man. I got a feeling that this so far off skin. Look at that oil slick, man. Lordy. Lordy. It's spicy, but it has a freshness akin to what Dior Sauvage would be. The cinnamon, you could definitely pick up a cinnamon in here. You definitely pick it up. But you definitely pick up that apple in the underbelly of this. It's a lavender. You could pick up a lavender, definitely. You're picking up something, feeling it, and it may actually be geranium because there is a mintiness that's kind of come across in here too. I like this. I like this. Man, I like this. Let's see. Let me get back in here. I got all kinds of stuff going on in here. All right. Let's see. Mo said, Racket said, Mo, I'm still trying to figure out why it was so glazed. It smells hella cheap. You know why? You know what? I'm not even going to get into that. I was about to say, you know why it was so glazed? Bruh, think about the glazers. Just saying. Just saying. Because a lot of them now have all of a sudden relationships with those brands. Just saying. Um, let's see. Racket kind of makes this hobby so fun because so many people can feel differently. If anyone disagrees with me, they're just wrong, but don't know it yet. Well, you know what? That's true. If you disagree with me, then you're wrong. Just saying. Nah, guys. Racket Club, they better not cancel my order. I paid extra for priority shipping. Yeah, man. It was weird. Um, it was weird to see that happen. I don't know why exactly it happened, and they never really explained why. You know, but they just wanted you to send the email so they could, get it together. Let's see. Rise and ills your life. What's up, cuz? Oh, love you, bro. Love you too, cuz. What's going on, man? What is happening? What is happening, man? I heard from Deuce earlier, man. He had sent me a text saying he was trying to get up to Atlanta, man, for a Saints game. I was like, shoot, man, look, we try to find tickets ourselves up here. We really try to find some tickets to that game. Because we have to go to the Saints game. We got to go to the Commanders game. So, let's see. Racket Club said this Fragrance journey is like a lottery sometimes. It really is, man. Because, and especially if you're let's be real. A lot of people in the community do a lot of blind buying based on reviewers that they end up knowing and trusting, right? I always tell people, put your nose on it. I very rarely be like, go buy this right now because this is the hot shit. No, I always recommend you put your nose on it, man, because there's maybe something that you like that I hate, and there may be things that you hate that I love. So, it's always good to put your nose on stuff for yourself. Hell, I did the whole decant selling thing, because I people saying, hey, you got a fragrance on there. I really want to know what that smells like. Can't find decants of it anywhere, and be like, hey, look, just hit me up, $4 decants, and we go from there. Let's see. Racket Club said Nitro Red made me hate Hawass OG and any Invictus type of smell. That was my jam for the past 10 years, man. Look, Nitro Red is that's polarizing because there's a lot of people in the community that love Nitro Red, man. It's one of those fragrances, either you love it or you hate it. I'm one of the rare people that's kind of in between. Like, I don't have it, but I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying? It does give me a headache though. Kind of like you, it gives me a headache. Let's see. Novice, I need your help with Montebaco Intensivo. I had a decant, but I think that was bad. Smelled like mosquito repellent. Is the OG or Dumont one soapy? It's not really soapy. The way that it comes across is a little bit more. The tobacco is like an underlying feature in it, but it does come across fresh, not really soapy at the top though. Or later in the dry down either, to be completely honest. You know what? Let me do this. Bruh, I'm gonna be done. Hold on. I got strips going everywhere. This is why we buy the strips, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we buy the strips. So we can get in where we fit in and spray it on. All right, let's see what we got here. So it's already in the air. You can pick up that citrus vibe going on here. It's like a smooth citrus at the top, man. And you know what's weird? Like right now, it's like a underlying kind of floral. It's not really soapy. Not really, really soapy, But I can get kind of where somebody could say if they said it had kind of a little bit of a shower gelish type of vibe, I could see that. It's not overly soapy though. Not overly soapy. I think the citrus actually is the biggest influence in here. But I can see how somebody could say it has a little bit of a shower gel type vibe to it. Not, like I said, not super soapy though on there. I'm like, shoot, might as well just go ahead and spray the bottle, bro, and see what it be about. Let's see. Let me see. Most of it, right? They say any update on Aether Atlantis. So I know that Field with Baraka has it right now on pre-order. I am not pre-ordering that thing. It's okay. So Phil with Baraka, I'm not the biggest fan of because I've actually had a bad interaction with them before. So I don't really like. I wait till somebody has it stateside. Usually, once they have it though, it's usually less than a month before you start seeing it pop up on either Perfume Box or you'll see it pop up on fragrancebuy.ca. Though you'll see it pop up on Fragrance Buy, and Fragrance Buy will have it as like out of stock, which means that they're just putting the SKU up and they're waiting to actually activate the SKU when they get stock in. So that's probably what's going to happen. I say it's probably going to be available here in the States probably within the next month. We'll probably see it in the next month. Ricky said, gotcha. Make it clear, bro. Yeah. Mo said, novice, looking for a good watermelon. I heard Zara makes a good one. I heard Zara makes a really good watermelon too. Said, waiting on Aether Atlantis 2. Only problem was Wave Child came off too shampooey for me. So I can see that. I can see why people might say that about it. I love it. I love Wave Child, man. Wave Child to me is, some people say it leans a little feminine. It on my skin, it doesn't really, but I can say that it's not a fragrance that I would wear just like regular, everyday, regular type of fragrance. I feel like this is more made for hot weather. This is more made for like vacation vibes with Wave Child. Beautiful scent, but I think it's more for vacation vibes for me. It's not like an everyday pickup wear type of fragrance. That being said, I think it's a magnificent fragrance. I can see why people would say that it has kind of a shampoo-y kind of vibe to it. You have to be careful with some of those fragrances like that because if you this is why I'm afraid for Aether Atlantis, because you're only one bad note away from being Garnier Fructis, and Aether, the green one, sometimes it comes across as Garnier Fructis to me. So I hope that we don't get that same thing going on with Atlantis. Fingers crossed. Tracy Lynette in the building, NBT. What is going on? How you doing? It say Center of the Day Cottage Cream Velvet. That sounds good. That sounds really nice. Cream velvet. The more I'm smelling this, the more I'm like, this is, I don't have my robot anymore. I don't have my Phantom anymore. But the more I smell this, the more I'm picking up Y and Phantom. Yeah. 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 And it's crazy. It could be something that is very similar to those two. And I'm just, associating it with those two. But that's what I'm picking up. This is so familiar to me. It's one of those fragrances that is really hitting me like, oh, I've worn this many times. But it's good. This is one that I feel like is perfect for like a all year round scent. I don't know if you could do it super hot weather, but this is perfect for like fall. Fall, this monster here, this is gonna be nice. Hmm. I'm looking forward to wearing this tomorrow. I really am. I'm looking forward to wearing this. Major Davis says, I got Azura Oud and also have the Latafa natural oud, and I believe it or not, there's really something that keep me calling back to that natural oud. Natural oud's amazing. Natural oud, and I did a review on this not too long ago, right? Natural oud is one of the more underrated Latafa fragrances, man. Man, it's got those red berries at the top of it. And when you spray it on, it's got lasting power. This thing has some lasting power. It's not an overly synthetic style of oud either. Like it says natural oud. I'm pretty sure that it's not completely natural, but the way it comes across on skin is like just a very like biting wood, not like a like super synthetic oud. And man, this stuff in the air smells so freaking good, man. This is one that is on the wife's "you don't wear this unless I'm around" list. This one right here, because we actually had a woman approach me while we were in the store together, and turned to my wife and was like, "Do you mind if I give your husband a compliment?" My wife was like, "Huh? Like, you mind if I give your husband a compliment?" She's like, "Sure. What do you?" And so the lady was like, "You just smell so good." And she just starts going on and on. And when she left, my wife was like, "Nah, bro, nah, brother, mm that stays on the shelf." She's like, "That stays on the shelf unless we going somewhere." So yeah, man, natural oud's great. I think it's really, really good, man. And not a lot of people talk about it. I mean, it never really picked up. Like people jumped on Art of Wood, but nobody talked about Natural Oud. I feel like Natural Oud's name should have been Art of Wood because it has more of that woody vibe going on to it. It's gorgeous. Let's see. Scroll up a little bit. We'll skip over down. See, Major Davis was talking. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. This is moving all kind of places, man. Let's see. I see all kind of people in the chat right now. Let's see. Racket Club said, Major Davis, do they smell similar to each other? I've never heard of natural oud before. They don't really smell similar, to me, at least. They've got a different vibe to each other. I think that Azure Oud comes across a lot more synthetic, but different in a different style of fruit that comes across in that one. Let's see. Most of the top supposedly had a cross of Oud Maracuja Ombre Nomad coming out called King of Dubai. Bottle is sick. I'm still looking for a Oud Maracuja dupe because for only 50 mil it's too pricey. Yeah, Oud Maracuja is a pricey one, but it's really good. It's really, really good. Racket Club said, Mo, that sounds dope. It might be my boss man said. That is a nice combination there. It really is. I'm about to scroll up a little bit. Major Davis is talking to Racket Club. Let's see. I was like, think about the peeps who glazed the donuts, basically. SB, what's going on? What up? What up? What up? What is happening? I gotta be on late because SB's jumping in. So I gotta be on here on the late night. I was actually just coming in to kind of talk about this thing, man. Which the more it's on skin and developing, this has to be a Raban Y crossover. going on here, with maybe a little bit of Sauvage going on. But this is so far. I think this Soprano line. This has me interested in trying Pure and a couple of the other ones because Ice is amazing. Fury is really, really good. And from what I'm hearing, and I want to put my nose on that too. This one is really good. That line might be the one this year. Look at said Bubble, racket club shoes, bro. You a boss, so you wear it out like your boss. Yeah, if you're a boss, man, just wear it out like you can wear. Hell, I'll wear Camp Pistachio out there like a boss. Major Davis said, "Yeah, I gave my OG Nitro Red away and purchased a new Nitro Red intensely." Yeah. Sid Bubble said, "What's poppin' Center today? Heinz ketchup." Hey, look, Heinz ketchup got that tartness going on, that tomato leaf blend on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Could be quite aromatic, but it's a very soft projector, right? Let me see. I'm about to jump off of here in a sec, guys, because it's almost that time. Mo said, "Thanks, Knowledge, you're a real one." I tried, man. Said, "Gator, have you sold your bottle of Carlo Desire yet? I know you don't." Man, Carlo Desire is okay. You know what? Those I don't even sell. Like, I gave that one away to my brother. It's like, hey, he likes it though. He likes it a lot. So, um, yeah, do with that information as you must. you know. Let's see. Ricky Garrett said, "Mo, Celerio Elysium and Montebaco smells like Offspring." Yeah, so Ricky Garrett does not like the Montebaco or the Celerio Elysium. He told me this before. He was like, "Bro, they smell like Offspring, bro. I can't do it." He was like, "I can't do it, bro." I get it. I definitely get it, man. Let's see. Yeah, I told Gator that a while ago. Yep, layered with a mango fragrance. What a game changer. Yeah. Yeah, that's one that I think people should try a layer with, in all honesty. And I'm not always the biggest proponent for layering, but I think that one has such a nice base and it has such a diffusive nature. It has a good sillage going on that thing that I think if you put another fragrance on top of it, it'll really push off really nice. Said Ricky really, so maybe it's just how it reacts with our skin, unfortunately, because the notes look so good. Let's see. I'm about to joke. It said, "I'm sorry, but I feel like I wasted my money on that eighth of green. I purchased that last summer, let it sit in the closet, hoping it would have performed better. And nope, it's all right. It's I think it's good. It's not the best thing in the world. Like people be glazing it like it's super like the ish, bro. It's all right. It really is. I'll wear it. I like it, and as an alternative to Greenlee, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I say, you do every once in a while pick up some Gagne Fructis vibes from it, but let's see. Ricky Garrett says it smells nothing like the notes listed. We may need to look at the notes for off spray for clarity. Later, I received tons of compliments. Yeah, man, look, there's a scientific reason for that. I'm not even gonna go into the whole thing about the off spray and the chemicals that are being used and why those things are so. The reason it kind of gives off spray is because of the diffusiveness that they use for the scent of the off spray. It's tied into that. It's weird, but yeah. Let's see. Say, yeah, bro, natural oud is beautiful on my skin, and I get a lot of compliments. I'm going to have to pull it back out soon. Now my wife may kill me, but what the heck? Hey, look, Sleeper Gym, natural oud, bro. Ragged Club said, "Do any of y'all have Afnon Rare Carbon? I finally smelled the ombre leather and absolutely love it." Rare Carbon is one that I went through the whole bottle of. Rare Carbon is nice. If you've never smelled it, man, definitely put your nose on it. Ombre leather, yeah. Although ombre leather is so 2019, now we own older ombre leather. That new, that's the monster right there. That older ombre leather, it's like more wearable baby cat. We own that older ombre leather now. We doing that. Let's see. Mo said, Ricky, it's really crazy because I got exactly that smell of off, and I'm like, this can't be true. Those look like we're on a mountain and the juices to repel the mosquitoes there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remind me. I'm gonna have to do a video on that because there is a legit reason why. And I've done a video and I mentioned this in a video one time before of why that Mont Tobacco and the Dumont Celerio Elysium, why they come across like that. It was a couple of other fragrances that came across like bug spray, and it's because of the citrus that they use in there. It's kind of almost like a citronella that they kind of substitute. Well, they substitute the citrus to make it come across like a citronella, which citronella is used to repel bugs. Now, the stuff that they put in that actual fragrance is not actual citronella, so it does nothing to repel bugs. But in scent memory, in people's brains, when they smell that fragrance, they think about it pushing bugs away, so they feel more confident in the fact that it's doing that. In all actuality, it's not. That citrus has nothing to do with it at all. But they put it in there, but they make it a diffusive citrus, so it kind of floats in the air like you would if you had one of those citronella candles that are out there that you light, and it kind of pushes out an environment. So it does that off of skin. It makes you feel like it's doing something, but in actuality, the active ingredient is not that citron that they're using. It's a completely different thing that's in that blend. But the same kind of chemical that they use there is the same thing that they use for certain aspects of that fragrance. I forgot which note it is that they use, but it's the citrus, but it's a specific chemical combination that they use in that citrus in that fragrance, and in the Mont Tobacco, and they come across that way. So yeah, it's weird. I went down a rabbit hole one day trying to research that. So yeah. Anyway, Major Davis said, "Now I purchased that Art of Wood last year. I just couldn't get with it." Yeah, man. Let's see. And I enjoyed giving. I mean, I ended up giving it away. I like it. I do like it, but it's not the fragrance. I'll just say that it's good. It's good, man. And as it aged a little bit, it got better. It definitely got better. It's got a little bit of a vanillic vibe going in that Perseus DNA to make it a little bit different. Um, and I enjoy to wear. It's just not something I wear a lot. Um, Said Racket is like a mix of ombre leather and the parfum. I own the parfum and love it. Okay, yeah, you're talking about the rare carbon. NBT said the cream velvet I'm wearing is Cadlodge's version of Bianco Latte. It's yummy. So I want to smell that, NBT. That sounds really nice because Bianco Latte is one that I can't wear, but I enjoy smelling fragrances like that because they've got their own kind of vibe to them. I like that. Racket, you might just be a leather freak. What? What? Both Evoke Midnight and To Me 19 Degree will give you more versatile takes on leather. 19 Degree is good. It grew on me a little bit because at first I was just like, what's the big deal about it? But as I smelled it more, it actually grew on me a little bit. Let's see, Racket Closet Mo. I may now think about it looking for the To Me 19. Oh, y'all talking about the stuff. Let's see. Beauty of Sin says thoughts on Montal Soleil de Carpi. I don't even know if I've smelled Soleil de Carpi. I don't think I've ever smelled it. I don't think I smelled it. I don't think I have. If it's Montal, normally there's a couple things that you know about the Montals. They're going to perform. That's number one. Number two, they're going to be affordable. So that's always good. And number three, They're easily to find decants of. So I would say definitely pull a decant of that one because I don't think I've ever smelled that one. I don't think so. And if I have, it's probably been so long ago that it's not something that even pops in my brain. Ragged Club says, so is Baby Cat similar to ombre leather? I need that leather, my boy. No. Excuse me. So Baby Cat is not similar to ombre leather, but it is very similar to Old Ombre leather. And the reason why is because Old Ombre leather definitely imparts a vanilla in there. And that vanilla that's in there really makes up, it really brings it close to that Baby Cat DNA. But yeah, Baby Cat itself has like a leather saffron vibe going on. Let's see. Racket said, yeah, it's $83 on Fragnet with a bar of soap. LL cheapest, I think, is unless Joma or Fragby have a special sale, which they do. Joma always has special sales on that. Mo, for that price, I might as well buy the Tom Ford. Yeah, basically. Mo said Baby Cat is similar to the new Dombre leather. Yeah, old Ombre leather. Very heavy vanilla with leather, basically. Yeah, most of that racket, yeah, the Tom Ford Ombre Leather 50, you might find it between 90 and 120 cheapest online. Yeah, really. Racket Club said Mo 50 mil is right up my alley. Let me see. Major Davis had discovered a fragrance by Luxador, Two Kings, Mixology, and some a blend of Aventus and Baccarat Rouge 540. I've heard of that one. I've heard of it. I looked out and found a full bottle after using my sample. I've heard about it. I heard it's really good. I have not smelled it yet, but I heard it's really good. Ricky said, hey, Gator, I misspoke. Gin Jambray smells nothing like Vetiver Sensual. Have you tried Black Gold or Solio di Italy? Yeah, Solio di Italy I like a lot. It has a little bit of an astringency to it, which is kind of cool the way it rocks. Black Gold I've smelled, but it's been so long since I've smelled it. I cannot remember what it smells like in comparison. Gin Jambray doesn't smell like Vetiver Sensual, though. Definitely does not smell like Vetiver Sensual. Gin Jambray is a smells a lot more like Jimmy Choo Man Ice. If you were to take the lemon in ginger in Jimmy Choo Man Ice and just add more ginger to it. Gorgeous fragrance though, man. It's a really, really nice fragrance. Let's see, come on, give me the. Oh, that's right. You can still see my handsome face. It ain't gonna straighten up till you can't see my face. There it is. Once you can't see my face no more, it's like, you know what? We can straighten up now. Oh man, this is such a good fragrance. And do I don't have nowhere on my body to. This is getting better and better. To spray this, I just sprayed it on the back of my hand. I got to go in there and scrub so that I don't smell like 50 different fragrances before I get into bed. This to me is gorgeous. Jimmy Choo Man Ice has more. This is a better fragrance than Jimmy Choo Man Ice. But Jimmy Choo Man Ice is going to be more mass appealing because this one has a little bit of a weird ginger gourmandy kind of vibe to it. That is, if you smell it, if you don't want to smell like ginger, like it has a fresh cut ginger vibe to it. And some people might prefer to have the clean lemony vibe coming off, with the booziness, than to have something that comes across like just straight ginger. Um, So I can see why some people might prefer Jimmy Choo Man Ice to this. That being said, I feel like this is the better fragrance. Crisper, lighter, doesn't have the same boozy vibe, which I kind of like about the Jimmy Choo Man Ice is the booziness. And this one could use a little bit of that. I think this would be perfect if they added a nice little vodka or gin note to this. That would make this like the fragrance. So now I'm going to find something to layer this with that has some vodka in it. Now I'm going to do that. Y'all just put me through it. So before I get out of here, man, again, I really like this. I think this is going to be, I'm looking forward to spending some more time with this now. Like I said, it's going to be my scent of the day tomorrow, man. This is such a interesting vibe going on here. So I am looking forward to really spending a little bit of time with this thing. This is nice. This is really really nice. Now see the a little bit of the apple. It's subsiding. It's getting a little bit more into the deep mids right now. Still fresh, very much so. I like it. I like it a lot. That's all I got on this one right now, guys. Man, I cannot wait to get some good wares on it. If y'all put y'all nose on this, man, let me know. Let me know, man. Shoot me a note on this one, man. In the meantime, though, I'm loving this. Can't wait to put it on tomorrow. That's all I got for tonight, guys. Mo said y'all have a good night. And I always remember evoke midnight. It needs more love in the community. It definitely does, man. I'm gonna have to put some more love out there, and when I bring it in, we want hopefully be one of the first to actually review that thing, man. Because I just the note breakdown to me seemed like it was right up my alley, man. Definitely. I'm out of here, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Um, I got to drop a couple of videos this week. If I don't drop the videos for the reviews themselves, I'm going to be going live a couple of times. So y'all have a good one, man. As you know, as always, guys, whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, make sure you make today the best day ever on purpose. Peace out.